Hi, welcome back to this series of Python. Today we are going to discuss about slicing. In the previous video, I have explained about list comprehension and string comprehension, how this comprehension works. I hope that video was helpful. If any of you guys haven't watched and if you have confusions about list comprehension, you guys can go and watch that video. It will be very useful. Now, for today's, we have discussing about slicing. So let's get into our code editor. So see this code. So I am taking a list of nums and I am having elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and I am printing nums of 1 comma 2. So this is not 1 comma 2, 1 colon 2. So now if I print this, what will be the output? See, the output that I am getting is only 2. Why 2? So why not 1, 2, 3, 4? So or else why not 2, 3? This is the some of the questions that are maybe coming in your mind. So for this, so if you are finding this slicing is a confusing in Python, this video is for you. So without any delay, let's start learning slicing. First, we need to understand the syntax. So if you understand the syntax, everything will be easy. So let's understand the syntax first. So the syntax is simple. The syntax for this slicing is you take the sequence or you take that whatever the variable that you have. Basically, we can call it as a sequence, and you need to give that list, okay, as the list, and you have to mention the starting point, okay. What is the starting range that you want? If you want starting range as a 0, you can give 0. If you want 1, you can give 1. If you want 2, you can give 2. Basically, this is a starting syntax. If you are not giving anything, it will start from 0 itself. So if you want specifically, you can mention that 1. Then till which index you need, okay, which element you need, that is end, okay. This is the end. So for this, let's take start. As I am discussing about syntax, let's have this as end, and you have this step, okay. So this last portion is optional, okay. So this last portion is optional. If you are not giving any step, a step is basically the increment that you are doing in the for loop. It's like for loop. It's a start, the condition that you will give for I in range 1 comma 11. 1 will be the start, end will be the 11, right? In the same way, you can give in that for loop, you can give some 2, you can give 3, you can give 4, whatever. So start is yours, okay. If you are not giving anything, by default it will start from 0. And when it will end, so it will end the last index and it will exclude that in for loop. In the same way, here also, if you give end as a 10, so it will not consider the 10 till 10, which means before 10 we have 9, okay. That's what it will do. Now in the step I am mentioning, so how many iterations I need to skip, okay. Do I need to skip 1? Do I need to skip 2? Do I need to skip 3? So basically this is how the syntax of this slicing looks like. Now, in this example, nums equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm printing nums of 1. This is a start, okay? This is the start. And I'm till 2, I'm trying to get the elements. This is sequence, right? Nums is the variable, basically the variable. So the output I am getting is 2. What's happening? It is starting from the index 1. What is index 1 here? Select C. Let's get into the index. This is 0. This is 1. So 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, wow. In this 1, it is getting 2 and it's not selecting this second index value. Okay, so it's getting first index value. It's taking this first index value, but it's just iterating till 2. Okay, it's not considering that end. Okay, as I have explained in this syntax. Now, if I said like uh if I don't give the start, I said it will start from 0. Let's check that. Let's run this. See, 0 who the zeroth index position, whatever I have, that is 1, and in the first index I have 2. 1 and 2 I'm getting, 3 I'm not getting. Why? Because so till whatever the last index, end index that we will give, so it will be not considered, same as in the for loop. Now, if suppose if you don't give end and you will give start as 1, what will happen? It will so the output will be, so it will start from the index 1, that is 2. It will start from 2. So it will include that. Okay, that start index will be included, and till the end of the list, whatever the elements that are there in that list, all those elements will be included. Let's run this. See, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you understood, right? You understood start, you understood end. Now let's see step. So let's take some more examples. Let's take some more example, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you want to skip one iteration. Okay, so basically you will start at first. Okay, and you want till the end of the list, and you want to skip. Okay, you want to skip one iteration after first iteration. Give one. Okay, so it will skip one iteration. Let's run this. See, it's taking basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's printing all the things. It's supposed to, if you want to skip, okay. So here you are supposed to give the start and end, okay. If you miss that, say it's there is no meaning. It will consider entire list. So what you have to do is you have a start that is 0. You have a end that is let's take the a length of, I don't want to check what is that length of nums, and the step is 1. Okay. So basically what is happening, one actually in the previous, like see even what here also, what's happening is it's doing same thing. It's not doing any miracle, any wrong here. It's just using one. I mean, increment is happening by one. Okay. If I give two, so increment will happen by two. Let's see this. See, 1357. The same thing was happening. So you should not get confused here. So start, end, step. What is the step value? If I give three, after every three iterations, see 147. What it will happen? Let's see. So first it will take 1, which means 0. It will take 1. Okay. Then it will skip 2 and 3. Okay. Wow. So it will skip this 2 and then it will take this 4. Now it will skip 5 and 6. Then it will take 7. Then that's it. There are no other two values. So it's not issue. So this is how it works. Now, if you want to reverse this list, negative index also works in this slicing. So negative index basically starts like -1. It starts with -1. Let's see that. Why it's not? So let's have here I will have -1. Okay. So -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. So this is the index that we have. Okay. So you understood like there is a negative index also. Now, how to print this? Okay. How to print this? How to work with this? Everything you have to understand. So basically in Python, negative index also works. That you should keep in mind. So let's see. So what will happen now? So I think I'm wasting your time. It's okay. So see, it will start from -8. If you take starting as -1 and ending as a -8, and let's remove this. Now what will be the output? So basically it will start from -1. Let's say like basically it will start from 8 and all over it will come till 1. See? Oh, what? Okay. It's not getting anything. You're not getting anything. So you have given -1, okay, as a starting range, and you are iterating till -8. Oh, why it's not getting out? Why you are not getting output? What might be the reason? So see, The simple mistake that I'm doing here is I'm giving a starting range, I'm giving the ending range. So by default, lists will increment. Okay, so it will try to increment. Actually, your minus one is this 8. So it will just minus one will get incremented by one, which is basically it will try to go to next index. Okay, so it will go to next index. But unfortunately, I don't have that. Okay, unfortunately, I don't have any uh things here, any elements here after minus one. So I will not have. Why? Because minus one is the first one from last. If you check, minus one is the last one, and minus eight is the like whatever the element that is the last. So if you want to print, what you need to do is just use set step. I mean, like you have to go back minus one. Basically, this minus one, if you do minus one of minus one, it is minus two, right? So it will go to minus two, and minus two of minus one, it will become minus three. Basically, it's again increment, like it's increment in a reverse order. So now if I print this, see, it's getting in the reverse order. I am not getting 1. Why? Because I have given minus 8. I mean, and as we know, so that end index will not be considered. If I want to consider, just give 9. That's it. See, I'm getting that one also. So this is how negative index also works. So I hope you understood negative index also. So the main thing that you need to keep in mind is the syntax is very much important. Don't forget the syntax. So now let's comment this with one example. I have explained you about slicing by taking a negative index and positive index. So let's take another example and try to do, check with all the possibilities. Okay. So same example I could have taken. So let's take it's okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So these are the elements that I have. So I will give you all the possible ways. Print nums of, I want colon, which means you will get all the elements. If you use start, like just you will give 0 and nums of 0 and you will leave. You don't know. So it will get all the elements. So or else if you give 2, you will get all the elements till the end of the index. And if you print nums of the, if you give minus 1 colon, so oh, minus 1 colon, what will happen? So basically it will just give none, empty list. So let's use print nums of one starting range, like 1 colon 4. So 1 colon 4, and then we will have another example that has a step using step. Okay, so we'll start with the 0 colon. You have to do till length of the list, length of nums, and you use colon, you have to step every time 2 times. And let's print nums of, so what we can do another thing, let's use negative index and step colon, uh, minus 5 colon minus 1, so step value. So let's run this. See, so you are getting just all the elements. So whatever I have said, so I hope you understood. So see, colon, so you will get all the elements 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. So if you are giving starting to, so it will start from second index, and you can see this minus one, just it's considering the last element. And from 1 to 4, that is 5, 6, 7, only it's considering, and it's considering it's just skipping one iteration. It's getting 4 and it's missing 5, it's taking 6 and it's missing 7 and it's taking 88, and then it's missing 9 and it's taking this last line. And in the last one, it's basically it's minus 1 till minus 5. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. And in this, it's just taking 9, 9, 88, 88, 7. Okay. So this is all about list slicing. Let's take one string, and I will try to, no, string also, there is a huge. Okay. So let's take a string equal to Ronaldo, and let's do some list comprehensions. Same as simple as it is, whatever I did, here also same. So the beautiful way is string. I will take that variable, and what you do? You basically give the index value. Basically, strings are iterable. So you just, if you don't give anything, just use colon. It will be printed Ronaldo. So if you print string of colon 1:5, so it will print from like ONAL. That's it, ONAL. Okay, this will be the output. So let's print same. It works the same. Negative index also works as for strings. So we can check all these things. Okay, so let's do this. Uh, Copy paste will not work. So string, and you will take the list like so minus one to. So these are the some of the things that we can do. So let me clear and let me run this. See? So Ronaldo, Onal. So minus one, that's the last character you are getting. Ronaldo, which means it will starting from like this minus one. So which you are getting O, and you are getting you are just missing this R, and you are starting with Ronaldo. And then in this Ronaldo, like you don't, you will start zero until the end of. So this is also similar to this first colon. And by using negative index, it will, you will start, basically start from this Ronaldo, and so till minus 5 you will get, and so minus 1, this is the step. Okay, so this is what all about, like string and string I mean string slicing and list slicing. So if you have any doubts on slicing, you can post that doubts in the comment section, and you feel free to ask doubts, no worries, and I will try to help you. So this is all about slicing, and if please do like this video if you like this video, and share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, see you, tata, bye bye, take care.